How much does looks and like body matter to men? Not talking. Maybe in like sex. Like, can guys just like have sex with anything and
Most guys
enjoy
can.
it? That's wild.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So like, if you
enjoy others more than others, but yeah.
So like, from a guy's perspective, if like a girl's like weight fluctuates a bit, or like you see her have sex or whatever, and then like a few months later you see her again, and like not even just body, like, or her skin's bad, or like she's gained a bit of weight, or like whatever. How much does that actually affect the guy? Like,
well, okay, so if we're saying, okay, is he looking at this girl for fun or for a relationship?
Fun. We'll go with fun for now.
Okay, so if he's looking at fun, I mean, he'd still have sex with her, because guys are hardwired to seek out sexual opportunity. So if she's offering sex for him,
but like, would he?
And she's put on like 2 kilos. He's not going to say no.
But would he? Yeah, true. Duh. But like, what if? Wait, what was I about to say? But like, do you notice, or is it just like straight like sex?
What it depends. Like how much weight are we talking?
Do you know? I just mean, like, how much do guys notice from a girl's physical appearance?
What I'll say is this: you notice more about your physical appearance than he does.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure, you will notice about other girls more than he does. For sure.
Yeah.
Guys' attention to detail isn't that great in terms of appearance, but they'll know if they go, I like what I see, or I don't.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How important it looks to guys? They're important in the sense of, okay, the list that guys have for a girlfriend isn't that high.
Yeah.
It's like, am I attracted to her? Does she make me feel good? Can I see her being the mother of my kids? Because she has those qualities. So the list is quite short, but it means each thing is very significant.
Yeah.
So you can have 2 out of those 3 things, but that doesn't mean he'll choose you, because each thing is very significant, right?
Yeah.
But a guy will compromise on looks if she has everything else in spades. Okay. As long as he's attracted to her, that's fine. So looks are important in that sense.
Yeah.
But the level was quite low, because the threshold for what guys will have sex with is quite low.
Yeah, that's wild.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, and it's funny because I hear all the time where girls will be dating this guy and it's like, it's not going anywhere serious, whatever, things end. And he gets into a relationship with a different girl, and objectively, that girl's not as attractive as she is. But it's like, why did she get commitment?
Yeah.
And I didn't.
Yeah.
Like, look at all this.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's because she'll
about that.
She'll have the other things. Like, yeah, he has to be attracted to her. If she's attractive enough that he's attracted to her, she ticks that box. It doesn't matter whether she's a 6 or she's a 10.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? As long as she ticks the box of, I look at her and I want to be intimate with her.
Yeah.
Then it comes to, like I said, everything outside of that. But I think sometimes, a lot of time, and it's not our fault because we live in a social media age, everything's heavily, focused on looks and appearance and attention. Girls focus so much on that.
Yeah.
That they neglect the things outside of that. And it's the things outside of that that gets the relationship.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Facts. Wild.
That's all right. I mean,
It's very, it is really interesting to hear it from, because obviously like girls, that's why I quite like having like guys as friends, like that you can talk to, because it's so good getting a guy's perspective on like situations.
Have they
and, like,
said anything like this to you before?
No, we've never really spoke about it this like in detail. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've asked random questions like, oh yeah, do you like, about the physical appearance and stuff, like, because I feel like for girls, well, for me anyway, as I was saying before, like, I'm not that bothered about, I want them to look, they've got to like look after themselves and take care of themselves and whatever, and I don't want them to be like unhealthy, just like slobs, but
of course,
I'm not bothered about, 6 packs or like, just like the usual things that guys think that girls want. I'm not bothered about at all.
Have you never been bothered about it, or did you, let's say when you were like late teens, early 20s, you're like, that's what I want?
I mean, it varies. Like, obviously there's a couple of, if like I've dated guys or like, slept with guys who have been shredded, and like, yeah, obviously they're very good looking.
Yeah.
They've worked hard on their bod, like it's great.
Yeah.
and it's nice, but I'm just saying like it's not a high priority. Like it's not even a priority for me if depending on like their bod and stuff, you know.
Sure. I guess what I'm asking is, has that priority gotten lower as you've looked for something serious?
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I've always kind of been like that. Sometimes I it took a while to know what I was actually attracted to, because you think like you want the stereotypical, like, you know, when you're growing up, like as you were saying before, like tall, like dark, handsome, you know. You think that you always that's just what you think you want, and then as you grow, you like actually learn about what you actually like and what you don't like, and features that you like and that you don't like, you know.
Yeah, I think it's like you start to prioritize different qualities.
Yeah.
So in a perfect world, the guy would have everything you want, but no one's perfect.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, would I rather a guy who is shredded, or rather a guy who is kind to me?
Yeah.
Would I rather a guy who has the perfect smile,
Yeah.
or would I rather the guy who actually enjoys taking me out and spending that time?
Yeah.
You know? And that's not saying that it's impossible to find guys who fall on both spectrums. It's not just one extreme or the other.
Yeah.
But I think the guys who maybe have that whole package of stuff, I think they're incredibly rare. And a lot of the time, unless they're looking to settle down, they are not being monogamous to anyone.
Yeah.
Because it's like, why would they?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's one more thing you want to ask?
It was in my head. Wait. Sex. I mean, this one's more personal, but like OnlyFans.
Oh yeah.
If you started dating a girl, I'm always really scared to give, if I've met a guy out at a bar or whatever, and they ask me for my Instagram, I like shit my pants, because I think that they're gonna go on my Instagram, see that I do OnlyFans,
right,
and instantly be like, nope. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Because it is like I feel like obviously it's a girl, you know, taking pictures and whatever, and OnlyFans has been portrayed to be very porny and whatever, because that's how it
like
started.
You're selling sexuality. Yeah.
But like, would it be a complete like no? Do you think for most guys? I suppose it does. It depends on the guy as well.
Okay. I'm be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
I think for the kind of guys that most women want, yeah, it's a no.
Yeah.
Not every guy, especially if he's involved. If he's involved in the industry or something,
yeah.
Right? Not every guy. It depends on the kind of guy that you want.
Yeah.
But a guy who, if it's a kind of guy who is very desirable, ticks a lot of boxes and everything, you know, he has quite a few options and stuff.
He's not going to choose the girl with the OnlyFans.
Do you know what I mean?
But also,
unless he knows you.
Yeah.
So it's like, if it's a guy who is a friend of yours.
Yeah.
And he's gotten to know you over these years, so he knows who you are. Like a new girl comparing to you, it's like he doesn't know who she is.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that can be different. But if it's just like
a random,
it sounds very arbitrary.
No, I know what you mean.
Like just a random 5 girls who are really hot and attractive, and like the 2 girls do OnlyFans. You'd be like, I'll have fun with them, but once for a relationship, I'm probably gonna choose the ones who don't.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think it does depend on the guy. It depends on the guy, but I suspect the kind of guys this kind of guys that most women want.
Yeah.
A lot of them miss a turn off, I'm just being honest.
Yeah, no.
Does that surprise you?
Yes and no, because I feel like if it was the opposite way around, it wouldn't be a no for me.
Let me ask you a question. What if a guy had slept with men before?
Slept with what?
Men.
What, would I be turned
off?
off?
Would that ever turn off, or?
Not really.
Okay.
I don't think. Wow, no one's.
You're like one of the first girls that have ever said.
No one's ever asked me that.
And you sure you get the ick easily? You sure?
I know, yeah, but no one's. Yeah, but no, I've never thought of that, because it's never happened. So it's actually very.
Well, they've never told you.
Well, they've never told me. Yeah.
Most girls are like, nah, I wouldn't. If he slept with a guy before, nah. But maybe you wouldn't.
I think again, it would depend. Like if I really liked him and things were going great, and then he was like, by the way, just so you know, like I have slept with a guy before.
No, this is first date. So you know how guys will ask your Instagram after the first date, and they find out about OnlyFans?
Yeah.
So this is the first date. You're like, oh, so tell me like, blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh yeah, like, you know, I've slept with a couple guys before, like to try, and you know, it was fun, but I prefer women.
Yeah, no, I think obviously I'd be like, did you wear protection?
And
that would be my main concern.
What are you trying to insinuate?
No, but that would be my main concern. But I think I'd be more like interested.
Nice.
And I think I'd actually respect him more for being like having the confidence to tell me.
I hear that.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm really trying to like imagine myself in this situation because I've never thought of it. But I don't think it would be like a straight like no.
Okay. I hear that. I don't
I'd
think
want to hear more details about. Would I want to hear more details?
Would you want to hear more details?
I think I'd be more intrigued, maybe. But then, yeah, I think he might. In my head, it might go to more friends. Then
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
But
Because I'd be so intrigued. I'd be like, what? Tell me when, how, you know?
Yeah.
Or I think also it would depend like if he's actually bi, or if he's fully. Now he knows that he just prefers women. Because I wouldn't want to fall in love with somebody that just wants. It's gonna, you know, run off with the plumber. You know?
But if he's choosing you, he's choosing you.
Also, why am I always thinking that people are banging their people that work in their houses?
She's got the scarf and the thing.
I don't know where the
plumber, electrician.
I don't know where the plumber came from. I don't think.
Well, I guess what I would say, and this is a generalization, so there are exceptions to every rule, but I think in regards to the way you were like, well, maybe I'd kind of put him more in the friend zone. Like, I think for guys.
But that would be because I'm scared that he's gay. That wouldn't be because I just think
for you, it's like it compromises the security of the relationship.
Yeah.
And that's what guys have an issue with OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Because you're getting all this adoration, guys throwing all this money at you, right? And I'm sure you've had it where you've had very high profile guys want to fly you out or take you somewhere or have you on their arm and stuff.
Yeah.
Right? And so for guys, it's like, well, when guys are taking a girl seriously, most are generally very territorial when it comes to the sexuality.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They're like, if we're together, that sexuality is reserved for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
right?
yeah.
The same way, like, if he's got an evening off and he's going to spend time with someone, he's not spending time with some random girl. He's spending time with you.
Yeah.
Right? Because the emotional investment, that's what's exclusive for you, right?
Yeah.
So if he dates a girl who's OnlyFans, he can't be like that. Can he?
But yeah, because it's just pictures. I think different. Right. This is where OnlyFans. There's a big range of what people do on OnlyFans.
I get that.
If I was like doing porny stuff on it,
yeah,
you know, like actually, you know, like whatever, and then I think it would be bad, and I wouldn't ever expect somebody to get into a relationship with me whilst I'm doing that.
Yep.
But if it's just pictures, but what girls put worse stuff on their Instagram for the whole world to see. And when I say worse stuff, I don't mean it's bad. I'm not shaming. I'm saying as in there's more like literally some girls are probably more naked on their Instagram. You're
probably
what
right.
I get to on my OnlyFans.
But you're probably right. But
so that's why I just.
But those girls as well, guys would have an issue with.
Yeah, true.
Because you're still whether it's through Instagram or through a paywall or OnlyFans, you're still selling something that he's going to be territorial over.
Yeah, true.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And not every guy's like that, but I think the kind of guy who's going to be like, yeah, babe, do whatever you want and stuff is probably usually isn't the kind of guy that most women are looking for.
Yeah. But what if you so you just started seeing this girl. She hadn't told you about the OnlyFans yet.
Yeah.
And then she's like, by the way, I am doing OnlyFans. It's not a long-term thing. I'm doing it at the moment because I've got goals for what I want to buy next year, like houses and things, you know.
Mm-hmm.
She's had a big full plan. She's got a plan.
Yep.
She's a gal with a plan.
She's a girl with a plan.
And she's doing it. You can she's telling you the reasons why, and it's you know, whatever. Would you not be like, okay, yeah, respect that, and you're
respect that as a professional, but it'd be like, okay, well.
But would you not prefer a girl that can afford to buy her own dinner and not
Yeah, but OnlyFans is not the only way you can make money. There's a lot of other professions out there to make money when you don't have to sell sexuality.
Yeah, no, okay, I do agree with that.
I think, okay, so think of it this way, right? Think of it this way. A guy's seeing he's dating you and he really likes you.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, you do OnlyFans, right? And then he's telling his boys about this new girl he's dating. He doesn't want to show them your Insta.
Yeah.
Because they can go in there and then they can see what he sees Friday night.
Yeah.
No guy wants that.
Yeah, true.
So if you okay, I'm doing OnlyFans for a certain period of time and then after that, I'm just getting the money, then I'm out.
Yeah.
Then maybe for that certain period of time, it'll be fun. And then after that, maybe it'll be Do you know what I mean? He'd be
Yeah.
like, okay, maybe I can take this seriously.
Yeah, okay with you.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hope you really enjoyed that clip. If you want to watch the full episode where that clip is from, then I want you to click right here where you can watch the full episode. And if you're ready to claim your man today, enroll in my program below, and I'll see you there. Wishing you an amazing day.